Hi guys, welcome back to Casey's Corner. So this is my fourth litter, aka the Game of Thrones litter. We have little Jorah and Davos. I renamed them because I was still grieving the end of Game of Thrones. But this is a very unique litter. They came to me at about 7 weeks old, and Jorah developed a pretty gnarly eye infection when he came home with his little brother. And there's Davos, and there's Jorah. Jorah, let's see your eye. Oh. So Jorah's eye for the first couple of days was just pretty crusty. It wasn't necessarily swollen or inflamed, but over the next course of a couple of days, it progressively got worse. And I had no idea what to do. So I actually went to the Kitten Lady's YouTube channel, and she had done a video on treating a kitten with an eye infection. So after watching that video, I headed on over to Amazon primed an eye ointment called terramycin, and it was delivered the next day. Thank goodness for Amazon Prime. And little Davos is just such a cutie. Mugs for the camera anytime he has a phone or a camera in his face. How could you not fall in love with that face? I was so excited to get this package delivered. Before then, I was using just a warm washcloth to keep the eye area clean as best as I could, but really felt that he needed some sort of medical intervention just to at least give some relief to his eye. So I ordered the terramycin off of Amazon. I believe you could also get it off of some of the bigger pet supply websites. And this is our first time actually putting the terramycin in his eye. It was slightly traumatic for both of us the first time, but after several days, I realized it was much easier to apply the ointment into his eye when he was actually on my lap. I had a really soft blanket that he loved, and so we would put the blanket over my lap, and I would put him into my lap, and then I would wash his eye out with a warm washcloth and then apply the ointment into his eye. And it's really important to note that you want to be able to apply the terramycin directly onto the eye. I think I kind of missed this first try and this first go around. There's Beignet, he's very concerned. I don't know. You can see here I'm actually applying it to both eyes, both the Kitten Lady and the interwebs as well. Recommend that you medicate both eyes just to prevent any infection from spreading into the healthy eye. But as you see, I'm applying it with a Q-tip, and you don't want to use the same end of the Q-tip when you're applying the ointment into the healthy eye, because then that would just encourage contamination. And now I'm just trying to rub the ointment into the eyelids as best I can. I know, pretty Kelly. The great thing though was that Jorah was a trooper the entire time, and by the end of it, he wasn't as wiggly or squiggly and let me apply the ointment into his eye pretty easily. The good news is that he still was a big boy and was eating great and was playing great. However, I did notice that the eye infection was getting worse and they both started to sneeze. So I was fearing they both had an upper respiratory infection. So I took Jorah to my vet and had a veterinarian take a look at him. Oh no, you don't like it in here.
It doesn't feel very lovely being
No. No, this is not Jorah's first rave. What they actually did was they stained his eye to see where he had the most bacteria. And as you can see, his little eye lit up like a Christmas tree. The vet actually recommended to continue administering the terramycin and also sent me home with oral antibiotics to give to both Jorah and Davos for their upper respiratory infections. And this is a little Davos again, just kind of looking cute and hanging out. He unfortunately was second fiddle to his brother and his brother's recuperation, but he still was a really good sport about it. Very true. So I'm getting some hot water. Hopefully it'll create some nice steam. And this will give me a little steam bath just to help with the kitten's respiratory infection. Day by day, Jorah was getting better, and what I loved most about this kitten was his resilient spirit. He not only was playing with his brother, but he was also playing with the resident dog Beignet and the resident cat Marty. He didn't let this get in the way of having a good time. So now that these cats were getting big and strong for their surgeries, you can see Jorah's eyes almost 100% healed. He's getting better. But then we had a big storm hit Dallas, and we were without power for about a day. And I was trying to figure out what to do with these little guys. Oh my god. Good morning, everyone. It is bright and early, 6:45 a.m. Beignet is taking care of business. I'm getting ready to go to the shelter to drop off the kitties for their surgery today. They both have done so well. They're getting so big, and little Jorah's eye is doing so much better. So I'm very excited. I'm surprised we've only had one potential adopter reach out, and that adoption actually fell through. They're gonna make great pets. We're just getting one step closer. Come on. Okay guys, he's ready to go bye-bye. Gonna go in. Their surgeries went great, and they had 3 days to recover before I dropped them off at the adoption center so they could find their forever homes. I'm really gonna miss these two. They were really special. Okay guys, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye.